If the news of the past week has felt like a horror film, news coming out of Mississippi regarding the investigation into who sent rice-and-lace letters to President Obama and other members of Congress feels like a Coen Brothers movie. A strange Southern tale of Elvis impersonators, organ harvesting conspiracies, and internet fights over Mensa certificates. It all started last Wednesday when police swept across Washington chasing reports of suspicious packages, letters containing the deadly poison ricin sent to the president and Mississippi Senator Roger Wicker. Both letters were signed, "I am KC and I approve this message." Later that day, the FBI arrested a man named Paul Kevin Curtis at his home in Corinth, Mississippi, claiming Curtis was responsible for the ricin-laced letters. From the beginning, Curtis wasn't exactly a run-of-the-mill suspect. Curtis practices reflexology, runs a cleaning business, and is a professional celebrity impersonator specializing in Elvis Presley, one who performs under the stage name KC. According to the Mississippi paper, the Clarion Ledger, Curtis has a 3-octave range and is a 7-time world finalist in Images of the King, an impersonation contest in Memphis. In fact, KC is such a performer that Senator Roger Wicker, recipient of one of the rice-and-lace letters, hired him a decade ago to entertain at a party that he and his wife were hosting. Of KC's performance, Wicker said, quote, "He was quite entertaining." But after a week of investigation, the FBI said it could find no evidence that KC was actually behind the plot. Yesterday, he was released from jail and charges were dropped. In a press conference that day, Curtis reflected on his time in jail and insisted on his innocence.
Last 7 days, staring at 4 gray walls like Green Green Grass at Home tune, not really knowing what's happening, not having a clue why I'm there. When you've been charged with something, you've never heard of it, ricin or whatever. I thought they said rice, so I said I don't even eat rice.
It would appear that the FBI did indeed have the wrong man, a man who thought he was accused of sending rice or something like rice to President Obama. Curtis also took some time to answer a few questions.
Kevin, what are your plans right now? What are your immediate plans?
Find my dog Moo Cow.
Yeah. Moo Cow got away.
She got loose when Homeland Security swarmed in on me when I went to check my mail, and I haven't heard anything. I'm just really worried about her.
Is there an Elvis song that fits the occasion?
Jailhouse Rock.
How, you might ask, did this Elvis impersonating, house-cleaning, rice-hating reflexologist become embroiled in the ricin saga? As it turns out, KC is also an internet author specializing in illegal organ harvesting conspiracies. He has even written an unpublished novel about the subject entitled Missing Pieces. And each time KC has posted a new organ harvesting theory on the web, he has signed off with the same message found in the ricin letters. "This is Kevin Curtis, and I approve this message." As it turns out, KC may have been framed. Yesterday, the FBI searched the home of Mississippi martial arts instructor, former state congressional candidate, accused child molester, and frontman for the band Dusty and the Robo-Drum, Everett Dusky. Dusky supposedly feuded with Curtis, a.k.a. KC, over false claims regarding KC's Mensa membership on his Facebook page. Though the question of whether KC is in possession of genius-level brain power would seem to answer itself, Dusky apparently threatened a lawsuit against KC for his Mensa claims, though Dusky denies the dispute made them rivals. It is hard to imagine how the story of an Elvis impersonating organ harvesting conspiracy theorist / reflexologist being framed for sending deadly poison to the President of the United States by a controversial guitar-playing Taekwondo instructor could get any more ridiculous. But stay tuned. It just might.